The love between pets and pet parents is really special. When I, as a pet parent, always used to go to any store, meet the vet, we felt, there are multiple elements which were missing. Our chairman, again, he's a ardent pet lover. He himself has four pets, and his wife, again, they both really love pets. And so when we discussed this idea internally, and it clicked, everybody said that, look, this is the industry we really want to go for. And that's how Ziggly was born.
As we are gearing up for International Happy Pets Day, we present you a special edition podcast where we bring you stories that inspire and redefine the way we live, work, and care. Today's episode is a little extra special for pet parents like you, animal lovers, or simply who are curious about how a homegrown brand is redefining pet care in India. We are joined by Mr. Pankaj Poddar, the Group CEO of Cosmo First Limited, and Ziggly, India's first tech-enabled omni-channel pet care platform that's redefining how we care for our furry companions. From comprehensive vet care to spa and grooming, and a wide array of products and innovative product lines, Ziggly has soon become a favorite of all parents across India. Thank you, Pankaj, for joining us here today.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
Since we are here because of the upcoming promotions of International Happy Pets Day, so let's start with IHPD. What inspired the idea behind IHPD and what was the larger vision when you launched it?
Yeah, so the love between pets and pet parents is really special. And when we curated this, we had this in mind that, the bond between the pet and pet parent is really like a, father, mother, child. And therefore, we decided that let's do something where we can not just pamper pet parent, but also the pets. And therefore, we did so many things last year. It was such a phenomenal success. It was a ticketed event because we're getting such a wonderful response. So many people wanted to join, and eventually we had 1,500 plus pet parents coming to our 23 different centers. This year's event will be even bigger. We are doing at 30 plus centers. There are a host of activities that we are doing on that day, whether these are special games for pets, these are the vets doing a comprehensive check of the pets. And so many, there are singing events, there are pet portraits. So multiple activities happening that day. And it will be a steal as well for pet parents because they'll be really pampered and so are their pets, So I'm sure this will be a bigger event and the response is phenomenal.
That's good to know. I think Ziggly has been a brand that's not just into pet care, but they truly engage with their entire community from time to time. Which brings me to my next question. What led to creating Ziggly in the first place? Was there a special moment as a pet parent yourself that was driving it?
So see, at a macro level, we wanted to get into a consumer business, to be honest, in the beginning. And we studied close to 60 businesses. There were multiple things that we wanted to tick the box to make sure that we are into the right business. And when we really evaluated pet care as a business, we realized that it is fairly unorganized at that time. There was hardly any big brand which was there, which was giving services and products both at the same time to the pet parents. And it's a very emotional business, and we realized that this is something which is only going to grow from there. So once we really liked all the fundamentals around it, that was the first thing. But we're still, I would say, confused between a couple of options that we were evaluating. And then, when I, as a pet parent, always used to go to any store, meet the vet, we felt, there are multiple elements which were missing. Many vets were not so well trained, groomers were not so trained, uh, products quality was a question mark. Uh, our chairman, again, he's a ardent pet lover. He himself has four pets, and his wife, again, they both really love pets. And so when we discussed this idea internally, and it clicked, everybody said that, look, this is the industry we really want to go for. And that's how Ziggly was born.
Lovely. You recently touched upon what were the challenges that you usually noticed in the vet care space, in the product lines. And Ziggly, having chosen to be an ecosystem brand, they have placed veterinary care at a lot of focus. Right, you started off with clinics to now 24/7 multi-speciality hospitals. So how did this become such a central focus for the brand?
You see, as human beings, we can speak, right? But when you talk about pets, they cannot speak in terms of what they need, what problems they have. And for any pet parent, vet is really the biggest guide for them, who can tell them that, look, this is what your pet needs. So we realized this need fairly early. We started with a pilot launch where we said, let's start small, let's start with primary vet care. And when we started that, a lot of pet parents said that, why don't you do basic surgeries? And then eventually they said, Ziggly is doing such a phenomenal job. We have such a beautiful training mechanism for all our vets. And eventually we continue to get more and more need from our customers. And then we are so glad now we have multiple hospitals. Almost all our centers have a secondary care where all the necessary equipment for operation, diagnostics, blood testing, X-ray. Many centers have ultrasounds. So we are continuously investing in this, and we keep getting great feedback, and we make sure that all these vets continue to become specialized in the respective areas where they want to be, so that we are creating a team of experts. Somebody sitting at Mumbai could be a very good in, let's say, dental part. Somebody sitting in Delhi could be excellent in the, let's say, the orthopedics. And then hospital have all the talent, right, where you have experts from various skill sets. So we are creating a clear, not just ecosystem within a center, but the pet care ecosystem at a country level, where the pet parents can come, they can ensure that the pets get best of the services. Pet parents also have fun because they come in a very lively environment, cool environment, and while their pet is either enjoying their grooming or vet care, they can either do shopping. Some centers have refreshment, they can do that, and then many times they meet other pet parents and make friends over there. So it's a great place. But coming to your point, vet care is really the focal point for us. To us, uh, that is where the pet parent needs most of the advice from. The second biggest influencer obviously are the store people. But store people, the pet parent really starts taking their advice once the pet reaches a certain age. Until the pet is still very small, they cannot rely on anybody else but just the vet. And therefore, starting from the time when a pet is born till the entire life cycle, pet parents need advice, because, as I said earlier, that pets can't speak, and therefore they need someone who can really guide and take this journey forward.
Right. I think we are all terrified of doctors at some point, and uh, the best part is that it's how you have created a safe space that's not just full of vet-oriented things. It's also a very friendly environment so that they feel comfortable. And we have seen a lot of testimonials from time to time that talk about how comfortable and how friendly their pets are. And alongside vet, you also mentioned about products. Ziggly has their own range of lifestyle brands and innovative product lines. So, which are the brands or product lines that you think have resonated most with Ziggly's audience?
Yes, so see, what we are ensuring is that we keep bringing newer products to the market, which are the need of the pet or the pet parent. One of the very good examples, when we launched a complete kit to take care of the feet of the pet, starting from a brush to clean, a small, a container where a pet parent can put the feet, because pets go for a walk and then their feet gets dirty. And many pet parents, they want to make sure that that dust is not carried forward to their home. And so when we brought something like this, where they can clean their feet in a very nice way, swipe it with a small tissue paper. So we keep curating these pet products based on the needs that pet parents keep telling us from time to time. We have created three very unique ranges of products, working with our vendors very, very closely. One is Applaud. In the Applaud series, we already have got the treats, the biscuits. There are close to 30 types of treats that are there as a part of it, multiple types of biscuits. And as we move forward, before IHPD, I do not want to open all my cards, but we will have host of other products that are going to be launched as part of applaud, starting from wet food, fresh food, and many others that pet parents would really love. And see, there's a lot of research that goes behind each of these products. There are a team of experts, veterinaries, who keep working to make sure that every product that we launch has gone through multiple tests, that pet is loving it, the pet parent gives very positive feedback. Especially for the biscuits and treats, I can tell you some pets who are not having any other treat or a biscuit, and many pet parents come, look, I don't know what you have done to this, but my pet loves it. And those are the kind of feedbacks that when we get, it really amazes us. Similarly, we have second range, which is Fur Pro, wherein we have launched these kind of products which I talked before, which is whether brushes or combs, and that is launched under Fur Pro. And there as well, we are about to launch a very awesome product for bathing of pets. I can't share many details at this stage. Really super premium product. We are hoping that within next few days, we should be launching that product again. The third, which we launched right from the beginning, which is Zigly Lifestyle. Under this, all the lifestyle products are there, whether these are beds, whether these could be leash collar harnesses, bowls, anything beyond, I would say, grooming and food needs. Everything else forms a larger part of Zigly Lifestyle. And everything boils down to what a pet parent needs. At times it is a design, a specific color, a need of the pet. They are not eating certain foods, and so we pick up those needs, and our teams then start working on them. And most of the times it takes anywhere between 3 months to 9 months to work with the vendors and get them. But we are very happy that touchwood, all the things that we have launched have really been successful for us.
It's really heartwarming to know the how much of research goes into creating these products. And I think this industry is growing at a very fast scale. You have noticed and you have seen the pet industry evolve rapidly, very closely. So what trends do you think will be defining its future?
So I would first say that this industry is certainly growing, but the best is still to come. It is still in the initial stages when it comes to India. It is still less than $1 billion market. It is going to grow many-fold from the time that thresholds are reached. There are multiple trends that are going to happen. First, the biggest trend is going to happen in the vet care space itself. If you remember a few years back, we used to have mostly physicians and maybe cardiovascular, somebody practicing orthopedics, but there were very limitations of the specialty as such within the vet, the human being taken care. So same thing is happening in pets. Gradually, one after the other, those special practices are coming, and therefore what we are doing is that we're sending many of these vets overseas to take a training, become an expert there, and start practicing that in India. So I clearly see that vet specialization is one very clear trend that is going to happen. It will take another few years for that to happen in true sense, but clearly a foundation stone has been laid, and we can clearly see newer and newer specializations now being started, not just by us, but many of our counterparts are also trying the same thing where they're trying to bring specialization. The other thing is that the quality aspect, I would still say, is missing. Product quality, some give grooming, which is not standardized. There's so many pet parents who say that I want to pay the right cost, but make sure that my pet is not anxious while they're getting the grooming done. They're not really worried when the vet is trying to treat them, or the products are very friendly to them. They're palatable for the pet. They want to enjoy eating it. So see, so in terms of services and quality of product, I think quality is the second thing, which Ziggly is introducing in a very big way, and I'm sure some of our counterparts are working, but we are still, I think there's a lot more to be done there. And you actually need larger players to take lead in this, because a lot of times these small mom and pop stores, they really do not have those resources to spend money on that and make sure that they're able to bring those really pet friendly things to them, or pet friendly services for the pets. So I think these are two very big ticket items. But in general, a larger pet community will start to form. Already it is forming in some way or the other, but those are the things which will come, and I would say the bond between a pet and a pet parent will only continue to get stronger.
Of course, like you had rightly mentioned earlier as well, that it's a very unorganized sector right now in India, and it's great to know that such big players like Zigly are trying to standardize the whole process. And we have seen Zigly's growth and presence grow over the years, starting from the north to then south, and now recent launch in Ahmedabad. So, how do you think the retail expansion for Zigly is panned out in the coming time?
So see, we've not put any number to it, whether we want to have 100 centers, 500 centers. It will all depend on how the market evolves, and we are pretty confident that it will continue to grow. And as I said, the best is yet to come. So this industry will start growing double digit year after year for, I would say, at least a decade or 2 decades, and that stage is yet to come. Uh, and that will really drive, how many centers we continue to open. Uh, so one is we are opening more and more company-owned stores because we want to give that quality. But we are over the period of time, we would also, start giving franchisees, but make sure that they go through the entire training process. That standardization is there, because unless we are very happy with that, we are not going to, do that in a very bigger way. So we want players who are very serious, the people who have pets and they are very fond of ensuring that they want to give the best to the pets. Those are the kind of people we will really encourage to come partner with us. We will train them, we will provide them necessary infrastructure so that they can make sure that their dream comes true, and in that process they can make money and also make sure that they can service pets around that area. So yes, we have big plans. The journey has started. We continue to make sure that we improve each passing day. We are very overwhelmed with all the feedback that a pet parent gives to us. And if there is anything that they say that, look, guys, you need to improve on that, we take it very, very seriously. We do make sure that there's a quick action, there's a quick turnaround. We make sure that we give the feedback to that pet parent. We thank them for all the feedback that they have given. And it's a journey, right? It doesn't happen overnight. You do step by step. And I would say the team Ziggly is really doing a phenomenal job in making sure that pet parents' aspirations and so is the pet needs are really taken care. And we continue to, just thrive by what pet parents want.
So, Pankaj, I'm sure that the entire Zigly team is always driven by the feedback that they receive from their customers, especially a team that believes in quality and standardization. They do take these things seriously. But you yourself are a pet parent. And how does that influence your decision making with Zigly, and how often does that happen?
See, a lot actually, to be honest, because when you go back and sit with your pet and different seasons, you realize that, look, in rainy season these are the things that my pet should have, and similarly in a winter season what they really need, and especially when they get ill, so those are the times when you really want to talk to the vet, understand from them in terms of what has happened, how can it get back to the normal situation. So yes, there's a great learning, and I keep giving that feedback to the team. But I'm so glad that all of them know this subject so well, and they're again learning so much from so many pet parents that we serve. We have served more than 2.5 lakh pet parents till date, and we continue to do more and more of that. So team continues to do a phenomenal job, but at times, I give my value addition in terms of what can be done. And then, my daughter, who is very ardent pet lover. I mean, for her, her best thing is really her pet, and she keeps going to Ziggly for different things, whether it's vet service or grooming or products, and she will give very clear feedback. Dad, this is working very well, but maybe you like to see this. This can improve a bit further. So I take that feedback also very seriously, and all our team members, they know her very well. They know that if feedback has come from her as well, then there is some meaning to it. So yes, being a pet parent really helps in knowing what your pet wants, and I'm sure what my pet wants is also required by many other pets, and therefore we continue to learn from it and improve.
I had the opportunity to meet your daughter and her pet Eva, a beautiful cocker spaniel, during Pet Fed. And yes, she did have some really insightful feedback to give, and also about the things that she truly enjoys. Because sometimes it's not just about what we're trying to improve, it's also about knowing what we are doing good. It motivates the team, it keeps the spirit on, and that is really important. And I think the Ziggly team has received that from time to time from all the people that they care for. Uh, Alongside the retail presence that Ziggly already has, where we are catering to a lot of service and product lines, Ziggly's online presence has also seen a huge jump in recent times. So, what's the future of Ziggly's e-commerce platform, to be specific?
Yeah, so see, what we feel is that increasingly pet parents would love to shop products specifically from the websites as such, and they want people who specialize in this, and that's a very global trend that they want to go to a specialized pet website to buy their products. What we have seen is that pet parents, they do a mix. They want to come to the centers, get these services done, and also keep seeing what's new and buy from the centers. But many times, where from a convenience perspective, they would simply like to log on to their system and order. Uh, One good thing is that we are about to launch the new version of our website. It is again hopefully be launched before International Happy Pets Day, and our team has again done a phenomenal work. Did a lot of research in terms of how it should look like. It's in a testing phase right now, where more than 100 people are giving feedback in terms of what can be, what's working, what's not working, what can be improved further. So they're taking all that feedback, ensuring that when we launch it, it is as flawless as possible. And the other beautiful thing that we have done is that we have made a truly omni-channel website. So what it basically means is that when a pet parent is putting an order, it is going from the nearest center, which basically means that if, let's say, an Ahmedabad customer is placing an order, rather than going from Delhi or Bombay or from any of our warehouses, it's actually going to the extent possible from Ahmedabad. So the pet parent is getting their orders faster. That helps us to optimize the cost and pass on the benefit to the customers, and I'm sure they will love the new website in the days ahead.
So, Pankaj, you recently mentioned that Ziggly has been servicing customers who have purchased online through their retail centers, and I think it's passing on a huge benefit to the customers. And I recall seeing a lot of promotions around Ziggly's home delivery. Happened to get one for myself as well, and it was a 60-minute delivery service, which is really innovative. So, how has that service panned out for Ziggly?
I would say amazing for us and for the pet parents as well. Uh, you know, as I said, convenience is very critical nowadays for the customer. So when they're coming to the center, they love doing, taking services, doing shopping, and so on and so forth. But many times, they don't feel like come to the store and they want product really fast. They've forgotten to get the either a food or a treat, or all of a sudden it's raining, they want a raincoat. So what we have very beautifully done, they can call the store, and within 60 minutes, we give a guarantee that you will get your products in 60 minutes. And I'm very proud that our success rate is 98.5% to that. Almost a quarter of our business is moving to that very quick delivery. So pet parents are really loving it, and there are no hidden charges, right? So you place the order without any charges, you get that delivery to your home. And more customers want that, because they say that when we are coming, yes, we can do multiple stuff, but at times there are needs when they don't want to come. And quick commerce has done this so beautifully, and we picked up that from there and said that why can't we do this, and we have built that infrastructure that from any of our center, whether it's a new center or an old center, we deliver in less than 60 minutes.
Of course, because like you said, that the retail staff, they know the customers very personally, and they half of the time they already know what they would need in the first place or what they're referring to. And it's not just beneficial for customers. If we look at it, I think it's beneficial for all our vendors also, whose products we are able to, you know, make them reach homes within India at a very fast speed and at the right requirement. uh, so if we talk about all of these parties or vendors that are present in the pet care industry as of today, do you think there is any area that can have significant improvements if you look at the pet care industry overall?
So see, there are two things I would say when you talk about our vendor partners. The first, uh, I would say we have more of a complaint from the larger brands. Uh, they are really squeezing when it comes to margins, and some of those are almost unsustainable, I would say. We've been continuously giving them feedback, give better margins, because we have to give that service, give that experience to the customers, and it can't happen with those tiny margins. So I think that's one area which is a continuous, I would say, discussion between us and the vendors. And second thing is, India should be one country where we should be exporting pet products. We have such a wonderful manufacturing base, and India, unfortunately, still importing few things from overseas. So what say is that that's an opportunity for all the vendor partners, the manufacturers, to try and see that how can they make superior products to what's being offered by the exporters from overseas, and make those products, and not just for the Indian market but also export. It's happening also. I would not say that's not happening, but maybe it can be done in a bigger way where India can become one of the larger players to be recognized globally.
I think there's no doubt in the quality that Indian manufacturers today are ensuring and the skill set level, which is amazing. Uh, and of course, we can surely extend that to the pet care industry as well. Uh, we have seen so many exciting news about what Ziggly has been doing, what extra things they are doing to make pet care a truly phenomenal experience for all pet parents. Are there any other exciting initiatives that have been planned?
Many of them. Right now, I would tell pet parents to come and join us for the IHPD celebration, because we are going to launch many things on that day, many new products. Uh, the vets are going to look into the health of pets, do a comprehensive check. And similarly, on grooming, we are going to do a lot of innovative things on that day. So be there on that day and get your tickets faster, because tickets are filling up, and it should not so happen that they miss the event, because it is about them, about their pets. So that is one thing that we are going to do. As I said, the new website is about to come. We continue to specialize in more and more vet care services, so that we can make sure that every small need of the pet is being taken care by Ziggly. And we continue to expand geographically within India, going to newer cities, making sure that we provide new services, new products to the customers all the time. So a lot is happening, and I will once again say that Ziggly team is doing a phenomenal job in really understanding that need of the pet parent, and making sure that they bring that to reality.
I'm so excited to know about all of these. And uh, you also did mention something about the new website. And I'll just be a bit more curious and let's not gatekeep everything. So, can you tell me, because you mentioned that it's going to be personalized on another level, and what are the changes that we can expect? Maybe not everything, because we do have IHPD to look out for in that matter. But what personalizations or what different experience can our audience expect?
We have tried to put the database of many breeds there, and we'll continue to add more, because pet parents are getting their breeds from all over the world. So that is again something which is going to happen. And as I said, that in the new website, they're going to see that the deliveries will happen faster, because we are making sure that we are giving the product from their nearest location for them. And as Ziggly continues to expand, this will only get better, because once we have centers at newer cities, those centers will also get into that entire infrastructure to make sure that delivery is even faster. So multiple things. Uh, Keep waiting, and I'm sure that there's a lot of excitement which pet parents will get from this.
Indeed. And I think the whole idea just brings Ziggly's vision more to life about how they were a truly pet care ecosystem in retail, and now they're bringing the same personalization and experience on their website as well. And I think it's just everything that I hear and everything that I've gone through in this conversation is just about making pet parenting easier and more simpler and more happier for all of them. uh, just one last question. Do you have a special message on this special occasion for all our pet parents and animal lovers out there?
So first, I would like to say thanks to all our customers for being there with us. Keep coming to centers again and again, uh, asking us to innovate more. We really love their feedback. Every time they say that, look, Ziggly does it best, we really feel proud of that. And we want to keep hearing feedback from them, that what their pet needs, can we do something more for their pets? So we would really like to thank them and encourage more and more other pet parents who have not yet experienced Ziggly to be there at Ziggly, and you can feel the difference. I can proudly say, and if you're not, we'll be happy to take that feedback. I mean, we haven't heard many customers who say that Ziggly is not really the best. So, though being managing this company, but it really makes us proud when we do that. And a lot of credit goes to our team who is working so tirelessly day and night to make sure that the pets really get the best. So thanks to all the pet parents and all of the employees of Ziggly.
Lovely. So, you heard that special message for all you pet parents out there. Thank you for trusting the brand and for constantly being responsible for the brand to grow further so that they can help all pet parents in India. And slowly, we might just look at helping them across the world. And stay tuned for International Happy Pets Day because, from what we have seen, it's going to be a lot more exciting with a lot to offer than its previous edition. So, if you did miss out last year, you definitely should be part of this one. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.